Well, the lucky player that hit the jackpot in the Florida State Lottery on Saturday still hasn't come forward to claim that $59 million prize. The winning ticket sold at a 7-Eleven store on South Apopka Vineland Road. That's why this morning we brought in the guy who knows a lot about hitting the lottery. Richard Lustig has won, what, seven times now, Rich? Is that how many times you've won?
Seven lottery game grand prizes. 7
times, and even wrote a book about it. I know you got the book over there. We'll get to that in just a second. Okay, I'm curious right now, what's going through the mind of this $59 million winner? What do you think they're doing right now?
Well, what are they doing or what should they be doing? That's two completely different answers. What are they doing? They're probably thinking about going out and spending a whole bunch of money, throwing parties, buying fancy cars or whatever. What they should be doing is getting some financial help, because usually what happens is people who win big money like that have never in their life had that kind of money. So they don't know what to do. So they get crazy with it. You know, take care of your bills, pay off all your bills, get some financial help, put money away for the future, and then go out and buy the talking cars.
Well, what about old friends? You know, you hear from these people who you haven't seen them in 20 years. They find a lawyer and say, hey, by the way, you borrowed $100 20 years ago. You now owe me $25,000. What do you do about those kind of predators?
You hang up on them. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, I've won all these times, and I've had a few prank calls like that, but it's ridiculous. I just ignore them.
Let them go their own way.
Yeah, because if you give them any attention at all, they're going to continue.
I'm always curious about this one, too. Do you pick your own numbers, or is it best to have the numbers set in your mind?
Part of my method is, and my method involves different things, and that's part of my method is about picking your own numbers. Don't change your numbers ever, and don't miss a draw. Can you win with a quick pick? That's what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Yes, you can win with a quick pick, but your odds are much stronger against you doing that. You know, they say more people have won quick picks than the people who pick their own numbers. Yeah, but what they don't tell you is more people have lost with quick picks than have lost with their own numbers.
It's a numbers game. Obviously, you're right there. I'm also curious because when we went down to that 7-Eleven store, we were talking to people outside who said, this is the lucky store, I'm buying my tickets from here. It would seem to me lightning doesn't necessarily strike twice, well, 7 times in your case. But do you go back to the store that just had a winner, because that would seem unusual?
That's just, you know, superstition. There's nothing to that at all. Some stores, okay, fine, they've had more than one winner, but that doesn't mean that store is going to ever have another winner, or another winner, or they are going to have more winners. There's no rhyme or reason to pick where you're going to play.
Most financial advisors say make sure you take the lump sum. Yeah, it'll be less money, but take the lump sum as opposed to the payout over time. What do you think?
Well, there's your answer. Actually, you just said it. Most financial advisors say to take the lump sum. That's what I've done every time I've won. But there are some people out there, because they're, let's say, younger, and having that annuity for 30 or 40 years makes sense to them. So, again, get financial advice from somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Richard, let's get personal. What was the first one you won?
The first one I won was the best, not because of the amount of money, but it was because when it came, it was 2 weeks after my son was born. We were like everybody else, working week to week, paycheck to paycheck. We had insurance, but we didn't know how we were going to pay the balance.
Right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's my son, Nick. Yeah, there it is. That's right there. That's
how much is that check?
It was the gross was $10,000. I think the check there is $7,000 something,
okay,
or $6,000 something after taxes. But I mean, it helped us pay the hospital bill, and it helped us repair a leaking roof. So yeah, it was a blessing.
Okay, so that one was only $7,000. What's the biggest check you've come home with?
The biggest one I've had was win number 5. That was our own mega money here in Florida, and I won $842,000.
Wow.
There it is, right there, the check, right there.
That's the check. Is that how much you won, or what?
That's how much I won.
Okay, so that was a check you cashed.
No, that's the gross amount that I won. Then they take taxes out. And there's another thing. A lot of people think when they take the taxes out that you're done, you don't have to pay any more taxes. Not so. That amount of money that you win could put you in a higher tax bracket. So, yes, they're going to take out, I think they take out 28%. But let's say it puts you in the 40% tax bracket. Now, come April 15th, when you go to file your taxes, Uncle Sam is saying, whoa, wait a minute here. You still owe us another 12% on that money you won.
Wow. Richard, by the way, how much was the final check on that one?
$400,000? I don't remember. It was 600 something.
Wow. Gosh, a one-time deposit. I bet you get a good look at the bank. Richard Lustig, very quickly, name your book in case people want to check it out.
Learn how to increase your chances of winning the lottery on our website at winninglotterymethod.com.
That's a long title, but it's a good book. All right, Richard, thanks so much. Good to see you once again. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Imagine a $600,000 deposit, Amy.
He's a lucky man. He must keep horseshoes and like 4-leaf clovers in his pockets. I'm going to go check.